So my name's James Pryor. I'm the COO here at Beaconsfield. And Beaconsfield, we are the most fun brand in oral hygiene. So Beaconsfield online teeth whitening company is how we started in 2019. We were formed by the Britton brothers, so Ollie and Toby, very entrepreneurial, fun guys who just wanted to turn the industry upside down. So since then, we kind of went crazy in COVID, everyone at home doing home teeth whitening kits. And since then, we've developed our key mission, and our mission statement is to try and make as many people smile as we can, with our core values being fun, people-focused, and innovation. So we've recently brought out our children's toothbrush, which is a little strawberry called Wiggle that wiggles in your mouth. We've got 5 fun foam flavors, so watermelon, cotton candy, banana. So we're all about trying to make that and brushing your teeth a fun thing, take the torch out of toothbrushing. So yeah, that's who we are and who I am. So I think with anything like fulfillment, like finance, marketing, anything like that in life, really, you either in-house or you're outsourced. So the reason why we actually outsourced was when, I think it was 2020, Toby was in his garage doing his own picking and packing, and the orders just became too high and he couldn't deliver a good customer service. So I think the reason why we outsource is scale. So basically, too many orders, we needed more support and more help, so we outsourced and started using James & James in 2020, I think. The ability to handle scale. Our orders were very unpredictable. So one week you'd get 200 orders, the next it could go up to 1,000. We had loads of stock coming in from our suppliers. There was a backlog of orders, and he just couldn't handle that himself. So scale is one. The key second reason why James & James is technology. I think especially back then as well, they're probably the lead in technology, won awards for technology. So we went with the technology so that we don't have to worry. We can log on the laptop, see what's going on, and then just leave you guys to it. So yeah, those are the 2 key reasons. I would say visibility, customer service, when they've got someone on the phone, can go in straight away and tell them what's going on with their order. They don't have to go to our operations person, and then that goes all the way back. So visibility, which saves time, all around saving time and ease as well by the click of the finger. So control port for me, like anything in life, if you can introduce technology that helps you see more so that you can do a better job or do more faster, I think, yeah, you're a winner. So for me, it was probably the tech gave us an advantage of what we can see and then what we can do. This is something that we are now as a business evolving. So I joined the company about 6-7 months ago as Chief Operations Officer. That means I've got to fix all our processes in that back end. So I think the way we used to work and what James & James allows us to do is be quite efficient and streamlined. We didn't need too much stock in the background. We could keep it quite lean, which is okay, but it doesn't lead for, if you have a crazy peak in orders, getting on top of that. So I think the way that it helps us, again, the inventory management side, we can just see more. So that's then on me to take the data, look at all our other processes with our manufacturers to then improve it. So I think, again, I'm going to lean on the visibility point with the inventory management. I think there's more that I will learn and then require and do more with the system. But as a very basic level, I haven't had to touch it for 6 months really. Whereas now we're maturing, I'm going to dive into it in more detail. But yeah. Yeah, I think this has been a really good story. Our expansion to the US my plan was in 2023, August, we were going to start our international expansion. We had a video go viral on TikTok in January 2023, and that just saw the US get hold of it. We had 1,200 orders, or pretty much over a weekend, all from the US. That's crazy. Like, if you're in-house and you have to deal with that, you need an international carrier that can handle all of that. You need to be able to pick all of that. So we didn't have to worry about that straight away. The other thing is, using the Ohio Fulfilment Center, I knew I could get stock straight away there, and they could ship out most of the orders from there, saving cost on carriers, saving cost on time, speeding up the delivery service. And now it's probably bumped our international plans by 6 months. So my plan now is to get stock over there, just a small level, use the 1,200 new customers we've got, and build up our word of mouth. So yeah, it's really helped. Also as well, cheaper. It just saves time, saves money, and provides a better customer service. So I think the ability of the technology in different international locations is a real winner. When I looked at James and James when I came in, and do we stay with James and James? Do we look at other options? I'm so glad we stayed for the US, because what a great, 1,200 orders gone straight out the US. The main ROI I would say that we've been able to measure is time. Customer service time, huge. I think that saves, you got to think, a minimum of 10 minutes every order. If someone's on the phone and they need to know there what's going on with their order, you can see, simply through technology. So I would say the main ROI is time. I think cost, there is the cost saving is definitely on the efficiencies of scale. So carriers, if you go to Royal Mail, if you're a small business in your garage and you go to Royal Mail, you're probably paying 50p to £1 more on every parcel. You guys ship out, you're up to 20 million parcels so far. It's 30,000. Yeah, you ship out loads of parcels basically. I'll let you do the numbers, but with that high volume of scale, that then means that we can jump on the back of the postage costs. I think you have to pay, obviously then we have to pay for the technology, but I think that's where the cost saving is. There's also just my time, knowing that operations done, management time. I can't think of anything worse than having to manage pickers and packers and operational staff, because I'd rather leave that to someone else, and I can spend time thinking around growth and how do we satisfy customers. My advice for international growth, as we've seen recently with our going viral in TikTok, would be have a backup plan. So my backup plan was, if we go crazy in the US, if we want to expand in Australia or Europe, I'm working with a fulfillment partner that has those locations or is looking to expand in those locations. So I know I can work with them. Ohio was an easy one. We'd already turned it on. We'd had stock there. So my advice is a backup plan. Even if you're not using a fulfillment center and you're using yourself, what are your options? Know your carriers, know the costs, know how quickly you can get that to a customer. So think from an international customer, how does that work with their journey and their experience, and know in your head ABC as a solution. So if we use James and James in the US, great, this is the best option, but we can't afford it right now, so we're going to do this, so we're going to do this. So my advice is have a backup plan.